Endless corrosion by time and sand has rendered the palace floors brittle and fragile, incapable of sustaining such commotion. A single fissure splits across the floor, followed by countless cracks, crisscrossing into one another. Finally, a gaping hole opens up as the floor crumbles beneath your feet. That doesn't make any sense. Because, like, it's not like it's a bridge. It's an old bridge that would break apart. Like, it's an old castle built on solid ground. Usually grounds don't just cave in. They do cave in sometimes, but that is a highly unusual sinkhole event. They don't just boot. Like, has this ever happened? Have you ever entered like 100-year-old palace or like 100-year-old building or something, and like, I can understand the walls would fall on you, but has it ever happened the ground just fucking breaks apart and you just fall inside or something? Like, makes no sense. Or whatever. You and the manic monsters fall together into an endless abyss. Oh, that's a nice place. What that looks like, that gives the Sand of Times vibes. The blocky things make me remember Control, but it gives me sense of oh man, I gotta play that on the channel. It was such a difficult game that took me so long to finish when I was young. I think I played it on a controller too. That made it even more difficult, honestly, because I'm not used to controllers. But yeah, it's great. Ruined Palace Underground. A sharp pain sears your back as you struggle to get up. You realize you've fallen on a man-made platform. It's almost as if its job is to catch you. The ground around you is littered with fragments of monster limbs.
So you've come. Missed me that much?
The familiar voice, the familiar tone. You look up frantically. She perches lightly on stone nearby, just as she did before when running away from you. She's smiling, but her eyes is filled with pity and derision. Let's see what that is. Contemptuous ridicule or mockery. My stories are greeted with derision and disbelief. Yeah, it's sort of like mockery, okay. You. Just as you open your mouth to say something, you suddenly discover that nestled behind Stargazer is a gigantic monster. Ah, that must be the... Holy shit, that looks like a vagina. Holy... yeah, that's the flower that's controlling everyone. The tangles of vines twist and entwine each other, dripping sticky liquid like putrid flesh rotting off a corpse. At the top of the suffocating cluster is an organism that looks both like a blooming flower and a human face. I don't see a human face. Heaving quietly as if it's
Little
breathing.
One, this is the dream flower.
Evil will eventually be.
And here we are to the ultimate. Yeah, that was the penultimate. This is the ultimate one because it's red, which basically usually means the end of everything. Yeah, so it's a really short event. It's really normally at like 8 they would move on to like night 2 or something, but yeah. FAC 112, Jaw of Greed. No one should disturb its sleep, neither in the past nor the future. So what are we doing exactly? Are we trying to kill it? We're trying to tame it? What are we trying to do exactly? Just level 40? Damn.
Grab a drink with me when it's done.
The dream flower lashes about its countless tentacles. You finally see that by its roots, the dream flower is pierced and confined by countless shackles of light. This is the ceremony mentioned in the recording. A hail of broken stones rain down all around, threatening to strike you at the slightest missteps. You carefully dodge the falling rocks, edge closer to Stargazer.
What a tough journey it must have been for you to follow me all the way here. What do you want out of all this effort and energy?
I want to know the truth.
The truth? You must have encountered the recordings in the main hall already. Is there not enough information there?
Not just about the dream flower, I want to know about you.
About me?
Stargazer disregards the surrounding rubble and stands between you and the dream flower as if to protect
You
it.
should know by now that the dream flower does not belong to this world. It hails from a higher dimension beyond this world of lies. It descended from the realm of truth and bestowed its power upon each human being who prayed to it, so as to try to understand the rules and meaning of this world.
You mean the two ash crystals?
3. The first was bestowed upon a brave soul who dreamed of traversing white sands. The second became the heart of a maiden who fled from humanity in search of a home. The third was brutally robbed by ignorant fools. The dream flower is rampaging because it has now understood. Greed, ignorance, cowardice, indifference. After gaining power, humanity repaid the dream flower with all these sins. Thus, the dream flower has come to believe that this is not a place worthy of existing. The tide of ashes is retribution against mankind for daring to desecrate the dream flower. Now that the 3 crystals have returned to the sacred flower, it's time to put an end to this world of lies and return the dream flower to the realm of truth.
Hold on. So the first crystal was given to a brave soul who was traversing white sands, which I'm guessing is the Bandit King? Well, maybe? I don't know who that is. Whosoever that is, maybe let's say X. That's X, we don't know who that is. Second is given to her, obviously. She lost it to the bandits, maybe. The third was robbed by ignorant fools. I'm guessing she's talking about like the Death City authorities. And this line that she says, so now that she has all the crystals right now, so the dream flower is saying 2 different things. One, it's saying that this world doesn't need to exist. So what is it doing? Like destroying the entire planet? And at the same time it says need to return to the realm of truth. So it's like, what are you returning to? I mean, like, if you want to return, I don't understand the concept of destroying the world to return. You already have all 3 power sources that you needed. So I don't quite get the whole thing. There are 3, but you only have 2. As you look at Stargazer with the dream flower behind her, you suddenly grasp the meaning of her words. The maiden who fled from humanity in search of a home. That was herself.
Do you get it now?
From beginning to end, you were acting on behalf of the dream flower.
Without the dream flower, I wouldn't be who I am today.
You became a sinner because of the dream flower.
Not only that, but after so long, the crystal has almost completely replaced my heart. Like I said, ever since it saved me, I knew I belonged to White Sands, to this other world.
Oh, I get it now, what that means. So it's not trying to return to the realm of truth wherever it came from. It's trying to convert the entire White Sands into this quote-unquote zone of truth. So all life forms, like humans and everything that would sort of oppose it, would just get completely wiped out. So the Tide of Ashes would completely destroy the entire White Sands, like make sure that no one enters the White Sands. It's not trying to destroy the world. No wonder you have always felt that she's been keeping you and the world at arm's length. Obscured from sight, blocked from understanding.
Of these 3 hearts, one has been depleted. One has been contaminated by greed and cruelty. And one has no compassion left for humanity.
One has been depleted, that's the city one. One has been contaminated by greed and cruelty, that's the bandit one. And one has no compassion left for humanity, that's hers.
When we return them to the dream flower and free it from this ugly binding ceremony, the apocalyptic tide of ashes shall engulf all of this city. No?
So it is trying to destroy the entire world. That's what I was only going to focus on the White Sands. Stargazer strokes a branch of dream flower and looks at you with a winning smile.
If you still care about your life and the lives of your companions, Leave this realm as soon as possible.